The complete woman. Be the virtuous woman.
Good evening to you, lovely people. Miedo Wezon, Pakple Fiainami, va the Complete Woman series. Edba miajro enyama Pakple ho area nyonu habobo. Miafa amedro yawakpada miao miakosronwa. Yenya miano Dickness Patricia Lecha. Enya nufianla EPC Maoko Girls Senior High School. Eganye home economist. Ye oganye designer. Ele ho dome district. Miano ha agakpada mianwa yenye Dickness Stella Awusavi. Enye regional environmental health director the whole Volta region. Egale whole Barracks district. Yano kwenye magajia yenye nyonuo badagba oyole whole Volta Barracks openu nola. Pakple the whole area women's ministry secretary. Miano miawezon.
Yo.
The vision is to practically equip women and ladies in the church to influence all spheres of society through Christ-like character, evangelism, and service. This is the Complete Woman series. Once again, you are welcome. Miano Pat, Kauba, Christo nyonu pe jajadode, leke miako se egome. How should a Christian lady view fashion?
Thank you very much. Fashion can be described as the latest trends or prevailing styles in society. It can also be defined as the styles an individual likes and portrays in society. Fashion constitutes a whole lot about an individual. It's about our dressing, from hairstyles to dress styles to accessories and cosmetics. When we talk about dress styles, in fashion, dresses are classified into three main groups. We have undergarments, we have inner garments, and we have outer garments. Abale ike megbledongwa, enye be obe fashion, alo nudodo wa, enye miape nudodo le reyi yome, eike reyi yo le vava bubu le jojo kwa nudodo le totro, ta le yevugbe ma, miglobe fashion is dynamic and not static. Ta eike nudodo le vava le totra, nu yo keva, eyo nye nutotwiwa, eya oyobe fashion or fashionable things. Eye gakot pede ema wa, fashioner, enye bobe no glea, enye miape nudodo cho eta, vasede anyigba, le pode ume, miape edawa wa vovovo yo kemie wana, miape awudodo vovovo yo kemie dona, miape enu yo kemi kokpena de awudodo umbena odeblibo, le pode ume, miape bago, afokpao, po belt, plenu, kotewa, ya omi yonabe accessories. To swear kokpede wa ya nye miape cosmetics so e ikenye ami yo ke mietana nu yo ke mi chichina de miape mu e yo ke wana mi bena mi nyakpona e ye mi de blibo le miape jajradoma e ya oyobe fashion.
Akpe Dickness Awusavi, she mentioned other garments. Inkaunya awuterio alo undergarments.
Thank you very much. When we say undergarments, it's just like the name. They are clothes worn under other clothes, and it is worn closely to the skin. Nemiba wuteria, nko jehoho, awudo yo kemi dona de miape gota wo gome. Eye zigedela, wa olena de miape nguchik banlengu, nenem wuma we miye yonabe awuterio.
Okay, akpe. Miano Patricia Lecha, ke obe awuterio abalaka miano de gomea. What are the importance of undergarments, or why is it necessary to wear undergarments?
Thank you very much. Undergarments can also be referred to as foundation garments. They are foundation garments because They form the foundation upon which the inner garment and the outer garment is worn. Without the undergarment, the outer garment cannot fit the body very well, and it will not appear good outwardly. And so undergarments are very, very important. But it will surprise you to know that many women, or most women, do not attach any importance to their undergarments. They do not attach importance to their undergarments because they feel it is not showing from outside. They feel nobody is seeing their undergarments apart from they themselves. But undergarments are very, very important, and they are equally important as the outer garments. Why am I saying this? The three main importance of undergarments are: the first one is undergarments absorb sweat from the body, and it makes or keeps the body cool and comfortable. You know, human beings as we are, we sweat a lot, and it is unethical for a lady or a human being to dress with sweat showing on the outer garment of the person. It is very, very unethical in fashion. And so undergarments are worn closely to the body to absorb sweat from the body and then keep the body cool and comfortable. Because of this, there is the need for us to use cotton-made undergarments or the blends of cotton, because cotton has the characteristics that absorb sweat from the body of the human. Abala ikemele bla. Ehia be miapa utewi wa no dodo nyue tome. Elabe autewi o leveve de nemia megbeto alegbegbe. Autewi onye awi oke lena fifia nemi. Nenye bebi do de miapa uota. Oho na fifia elabe mia megbeto wa mi jena fifia alegbegbe. Ta mele senu be amena doa une afifia na no jejele epa umele gota na amono no popo. Enye na ne ikenya kpo. Gakokpede mawa. Ehia be miapa utewi wa. No autenemi be wa na be miape awuyo kele ete abe miape godio alo miape brezia wa. Woma jele gotao. Ne yevugbe memi globe. Undergarments prevent transparency. Transparency in the sense that the body is not supposed to be seen from outside. And so before you wear your outer garment, you have to put an undergarment there. We have different types of undergarments. It ranges from our panties to our braziers, to our under knicker, underwear skirts, we have corsets, and so on and so forth. And so we have our underskirts that we wear, we have our chemise or our vest that we wear under the outer garment in order to prevent transparency. Ehia be mi adomia pa utewio, bena awuyo kemi dode ete. Eyo kenye gbangban to abemi apa gomegodio abemi apa brezia wa mehia be nenye be mi do awa nyapa gomegodio lo alo brezia ono no jeje to awuomo eyata o leveve de be mi ado autewi o le hame eye o le kala vovovo le gbonyele fia edo le mako afia mi apa nukpolao wakpo miapa utewi vovovo yoke mi dona enye be le nkude gbanto ya nwa enye agomegodi o pe pode nwo dometo deka ele kala vovovo
Umi ayi commercial break kemi trodwa mi agayeji. Thank you.
Masewa all come and never come this. Masewa all dead. This is the secret. The beard is enough. say the Noah never.
Master, what?
A master was, but the usually a chicken flavor. Master was the spice. We discover I know. Never better surprise me. Go feed any more than one. The quay. And you know what they wish now. Master was season powder. I'm the yin. Master was season powder. About you get it done.
FD Ajay Kratuo Yatum.
The complete woman. Be the virtuous woman.
You are welcome back. It's still the Complete Woman series. Our topic for today is on the Christian lady and fashion. Christo nyonu pe jajado pe nyao blomile India. Nyano Patricia lecha. Ebe naroli ejebe mia do le mia pa wote atanfiami enu deka vero ike wa hiabe mia ado le enuota. What kind of undergarments should we go for and how are we supposed to wear them?
As I was saying, undergarments are very, very important, and they are as equally important as the outer garments. But so many people do not attach any importance to their undergarments because they feel it is under their dresses and it's not showing. Now, we have different types of undergarments, and these are some samples of undergarments. We have the underpants here, and the underpants is of different colors and different designs. So we choose our underpanties depending on the taste of the individual and depending on the stature of the individual. We also have another underpants here, and this particular underpants is also called the girdle. It is a girdle because it is very strong, and then it holds the hanging parts of the body, for example, the buttocks. You know, God created human beings in a special way, and as women as we are, we have different hanging parts of the body. For example, we have the breast as a hanging part of the body. We have our buttocks as the hanging part of the body. We have our tummy as a hanging part of the body. And then some figure types have hanging parts under their arms and then under their breast. And so we have different hanging parts of the body depending on the stature and the figure of the individual. And so we have this as an example of an under knicker that so many people use. And this is also in different designs and different colors. We also have this. This is an underwear knicker attached with a corset. It's a knicker with a corset at the waist. And so the corset at the waist holds the tummy and then makes it well packaged for the outer garment to fit well. We also have another undergarment here that is in a form of a chemise. This is a black chemise, but it also serves as a corset. So it has a corset nature, and it is worn undergarment to hold the body in place. It's another type of cotton underwear or chemise that is very popular in the market, and because it is cotton, it absorbs enough sweat from the body and keeps the body cool and comfortable. This is another corset that is very good, and it holds the body well together for the outer garment to fit and fit well. Then we have an example of the brassiere here. We have brassiere in different designs and different colors, depending on the taste of the individual and depending on the stature and size of the individual. Now, abala ike megbledongwa, miape awute wiwa, ole veve denemi alegbegbe, ole hame abala ike mefiao, eye okpenade miau. In English we say the undergarment holds some hanging parts of the body. It is an ethical for a lady to be walking and parts of her body will be shaking. It is not acceptable. For a lady to be walking and her breast will be shaking. A lady will be walking, her tummy will be shaking. A lady walking, her buttocks or her hips will be shaking. It is so much unethical. For that matter, we are supposed to wear these undergarments, the corset ones, the ones that will hold us, package us well for the outer garments to fit well. Melegboglobe, ehiabe mi alemiape unti la opopu, elemebe ma uwamide yantope nonomenu. Gake ewa amesiame etohe. Eye owa mesiame pe nonome leike wa so na me ta ehia alo fifia ele mia gbobe mia nto mia nyale ike mia jra mia pe nonome nwe ike ma una mia ele ike mia jredo ele ike mia fofui be na nenye be mi do awa wa debubu Kristo pe nkonti
Akpe mia no Stella me I will tell you open yadblom. How are we supposed to care for our undergarments? How are we supposed to go about our undergarments? Is it only about just washing it? Lokomia nyekwa. Leke ojemia lebe na miapa will tell you.
Yo akpe. Ma to anfo cho awute wingu. Yike mima ayo amedo ki jajirado akodemo. We cannot discuss undergarments here without mentioning personal hygiene. If we talk of personal hygiene, it is the care of the body from head to toe. When our mother was explaining fashion, she mentioned that fashion is from head to toe. And so, personal hygiene is the care of the body from head to toe, including our clothes. And so, we need to take very good care of our undergarments. It is very important to change your undergarment after a hard day's work. I want to reiterate that. It is important that after every day, that is the least, you can change your undergarment twice or thrice a day, depending on the nature of your work and the activity you carried out during the day. But the least should be once a day. If you put on a bra, a panty, under knicker, chemise, whatever, you go to your work, when you come back in the evening, you need to dispose of it. If I mention dispose of it, doesn't mean you should throw it away. Keep it somewhere. The next day, you put on a fresh and neat undergarment. If you have the time, I will advise, immediately you use an undergarment, wash it and dry it. But because of want of time, you may want to keep it in a laundry basket or a secured place, and at the appropriate time, you wash it. And so we should note that every day we need a fresh undergarment. Now, this is how we need to care for our undergarments. We need warm water, not boiling water. If you have the luxury, you can put in some few drops of bleach or antiseptic and some detergent. Soak it for between 15 minutes to 30 minutes, and you wash thoroughly. After first, second wash, you rinse in a clean, tepid water, and you hang it under the scorching sun. Someone will say, where I live, I do not have access to a scorching sun. It is a fact that should not deter you from taking care of your undergarment. In case where you live do not permit you to hang your washed undergarments in the sun, you can wash it, dry it wherever, but make sure before you use it, you iron it before you use it. Enya iglom meleye nyebena. Le jaje nyenye pesenwa matawa poncho awite winwi ike ma yo jaje nyenye demo besiagbe nemi medoli mi apa wite wi okrala menya zrekao atandoli zieve atandoli zieton kude do ike va wo pakle afifia ike jeun eye ne bi anyawo fe awite wi alo ne gboa ne ge yi lila enyamaklo nwo be enumake na de de chime ne na nye na shia akene ge yi me de mola atwa de koda de tepade ne va kpo ge yi kwa na nye ne bi anyawo te wi a aji chi jojui menye chi fefie o aka chi jojui ke jokokoleme ne na ge mi amedo be parazu nyemeji ma yo because ne ma yo la afia be me market wom na brand de ga ke bia me gede ke ma gome komise atanga vide de chiame alo antiseptic na ge de chiame enwu yo ke wu na dolele kuyo na ge de chiame akwajanle de me wanu anyi abe 2 minutes wi aton pase de minutes blaton ne we vola na nyenwi de na shia de ndogbe amede pe nyanyi ibena afi mela egemeli machia nyepe awute wi de retoto gomo mega chijio tepe ikele kwa we anye ne na shia di kake de jesi be afi na duila gbogbo be yidoji. Why are we advising ourselves to every day change our undergarments? When our mother was mentioning the importance of undergarments, one very important of undergarments is it absorbs or it soaks sweat from the skin. We know that sweat is a waste product, just like urine, just like sputum, just like poo-poo. And so the sweat that comes out of the body is a waste product, and it carries an unpleasant odor. We also have some bacteria on our skin. Whilst it is there, it is normal, it is performing its functions. We call them the normal flora. But the moment the sweat comes into contact and it gets into our undergarments, we have some bacteria called anaerobes or anaerobic bacteria. They quickly multiply, and they are the bacteria that gives offensive odor. So if you do not wash your undergarments daily and you keep it the next day, if you will be very truthful to yourself, when you smell it, you will perceive an unpleasant odor. Because maybe the odor you are used to, you, the owner of that undergarment, will not feel that it is offensive, but another person will feel the offensive nature of it. And so we advise that you wash your undergarments every day. Magbaglombe afifi adokolabe kafra adudo alo eta alo michi ike donale miangu ike meganyo na unchilan yita odo e miano no gboglombe awite wipe vevinyenye de kanyebe enu na afifia le mia penchi gbanla afifia mala enye chiade ike ngbagbe vi o leme ngbagbe vi do li ke omejina ya afiwa wodo wawe venawu ta no le mia pe awite wi o meko mi di ko dadi mi menyo enke mi gakwe dola enana be pepe madame jiade no na mianwu enke anya lechinwie akene ko body si alo andanika yike edo choivai simisi ke edo chovai dua ewo eyonye wontonchi olela manyao akene novi bubu ade tedenwu bobota de gbola asenene pepe madame jima do mahi ebi ajela meden ke pepe madame jima adocho wa wume ke edebubule jio abe nyon kokoyene. When we look at the book of Exodus chapter 19 verse 10, it states the importance of washing our clothes. Our God is holy, and so before he visits us, he requires of us to be holy. He requires of us to wash our clothes, including the undergarment. Mebele mo se pak ban le veliata wi ahie ke pipi ewo a eto asie ji la fi ma be ejebe mi anya mi apa wo eya wite wi ha ele nenem nwuma ome mi apa ma wo le kokwe ejina be mi ho mi ano kokwe ta abenyonu kokwe wa ejebe mi ale bena mi apa wite wi o mi anya ogbesi agbe bena wa no kokwe fifia na nya wite wi ovo ababia anya be fikai na jire dodo bena wa ga no kokwe nyenye mame na doji be mi adua afi mi ano nwo me kakam amado kra bachi gome wava huile amado tepe madame jido wava huile ikemenyo ejebe mi ado bubu na mi afa wutewio amado okpa drawer kon na wutewi amado okpa wardrobe ne do mahi egamela sio na kpa wardrobe alo na kpa drawer ma do adan na obe atonwaji rubber bowl de ike nchuvi lenwu atonwaji bucket ike nchuvi lenwu nana ike ko nchuvi lenwu glo na nyanya nwo vonen mako awute wi odede na nga okodeme na tundem glo na ga yiyi de be na zia na kwe na va doji kle iron afi na dwe. I am saying that after washing your undergarments, you need to keep them in a safe, hygienic, and secured place. People keep it in their wardrobes. People keep it in their drawers. Maybe you will tell me you don't have that luxury of owning a wardrobe. Please, I will advise, get a bowl with a fitting cover. Any container with a fitting cover. After you wash and dry your undergarments, fold them neatly, keep them there. If you are ready to use them, pick them, you press it with iron before you wear, and you are good to go.
Yo, Akpalo, Miano, Bieda Akpa now. It's still the Complete Woman series. Whole area, Nyonu Habo Boya, Minya Madron Plow. Bijpe Miayi commercial break. Kami Trotboa, Miayi, Akpenami.
Masewa, all count, and never come peace. Masewa, all dead. This is the secret. The beard is enough. Say, there be no one never. Masewa, but the usually here, a chicken flavor. Master was the surprise. We discover it. Never better surprise. We go with the animal girl. The quay pie. A journey with a vision now. Master was season powder. I'm the yin now. Master was season powder. About you get it done.
FDA aje dwadi nkratoe yatum.
The complete woman. Be the virtuous woman.
Miawezo is still the Complete Woman series. Miapa vision alone tanganya ba miado unsenyon road play de to bio le halame. Ba ofanu wanao patplanu yo wa de fia le gologrio play akpasi akpa to Christo fed bono de fia nyanwe kaka patple subo fe dowo akpa bereku ka biabiara la mareshia atambia. If you have any question, you can ask. Thank you.
Onyenye Dickness, Beauty, Mifatu, Macho Fiava Central. Marakukwe yonya, mienu fomba kude, miafa underwear, aloni yomye dora nutenwa. Majiba mabiaba, do nyoba nyonu, abla breja, ika wano, kike, vo iko nya, enutenu nya. Biabiaga ijiba, majiba mabiaba, do nyoba nyonu. Najrado ado awika oyone ba bastia amado ba no awudeka abomalanu yodia ka afa breja alla jajam la kika amaraha adonwa nushianu awala kale ikonya ba awuma nuto labo wadrido kaka odi o jajam la kika jema bia ba do nyoba nyonu azana na panuma akpe
Yo, akpe. Mele tefebe nyonu na do awutewi de awute ne awutewi ana no jejem le godao le nusosro noa mele tefeo elabe miapa awutewi wa open koinye awutewi onyo elabe meje alo mele senu be waje le godao le nyatepe menenye be mi de miape soli hagede o mele egbe nkeke ya oma akwebe amodo awu le emo vovovo nu ike meje o amodo awu brezia o pabo o le jeje le hihe amope awutewi o le eta o le jeje to awu ome amodo awu ike abomela awu onwo o se akota na oko o globe enye nu iketo alo enye fashion gake abe Kristo to nyonu abe nyonu yo ke de bliboa ehia be mi ade Kristo ike le miama mi ade afia to mi apenu dodo me ta mele etepebe Kristo tonyonu na donu eye epa wutewi opa bo na no jeje le gotao.
Akpe kefiamba ke edo brazier pink. Ye awanya pink ha. Mejebe brazier pink ha. Nejebe mlesha nyaba awu pink la show. Brazier pink ha la show. Yo akpe mia ho bia Evelia. The second question.
Dickness Margaret Gajanku. Mecho ho PIWC. Rekuku ema bia bede. Hole esbe mile nu focho nyonu ofe jajira do nwa. Nyonu de awutewi nene ojebene no esi. Awutewi abe breja kple eke omi do de avodo me kple towe de wa menene ano nyonu si. Akpe na mi.
Yo. Ehia be awutewi wa no nyonu ike de blibo nyonu ike nye Kristo to nyonu a epa awutewi wa ehia be wa sogbo. Keklemedeke mele awutewi yo ke ojebe no miasia. Keklememele esio. Gake ziale ike awudodo le miasi hame. Le nudodo pesenwa. Awudodo de sia de ike miedona. Okple epe awutewi ya izona. Ta awutewi do lea. Ome jene miape gota wade o. Ta ehia benenye be eple awokwa. Awutewi ke asodeta. Nena ple. Le pode ume awu hewa onyenu ike jena alo akadito na emekaba le yevu gbebe mi globe o le transparent. White is transparent. Ta nenye be bi adwa wu hea ehia be awutewi ike anota neno yibo. Kenenye be awutewi yibo me la siwowa ela si dogede bubu de sia de gbo ako adodete vonenye be edo bubu de sia de dete ike menye yibo la ne edua ajeto gota godo ta hekleme gobia de kemele miapa utewi osio gake ehia be mi agble gade miapa utewi ohun novi nyonu. We have to invest enough in our undergarments because they are very, very important.
Yo akpe now. Marakumia ho bia mamlea. The last question.
Okay.
Namau.
Please, I'm Paulina Boni from Fiave Central. Please, my question is it advisable for a woman or a lady to share her underwear, being a brazier, pants, or underknicker with any other person? Maybe our mothers sharing their underwear with their daughters at home, or you have a visitor, and then the person has forgotten to carry an underwear. Is it advisable to share yours with that person or a close friend?
Thank you. Stella Usavi.
Yeah, akpede babia mata ebe lekwima bi abia be enyo be mi amamia fa wutewiwa esede keme demone nmo le janyenye pesen wa ime no mfuma be globen gbagbe video le miawu miawo dedengu ko le evi no mekpo mo adwa wutewi anye ashi aglona via be never ko edo enma bode mi afa detubi o me pa le mi afa suku o me boarding house ameda nya pa wutewi ashia onovia va cho edo Nengma woma edolele plem na dokio. Mawu womi vovovo. Amesia me kple fa ya yikele ŋu. Amesia me kple nonome yikele si. Ne kpo Salmo alofa de kabla tonvo asiekea. We are fearfully and wonderfully made. Venavio ha ole vovo. Amesia me awutewi ne nosi. Itane ebi ajame jurua jagbagba na kwa wutewi akpe.
Akpe is still the Complete Woman series. Mia yiji, marakuku mia fo mia penya wakata midbra mia fo eta tamia no part maraku fo nyata nami. Summarize.
Yo, Akpe, thank you very much. As Christian ladies and as such as complete women, we must not forget that our outward dressing is directly proportional to the indwelling Christ in us. Ta Kristo ikele miama miape nudodo wa ejebe wa de Kristo afia nukata melenya ya glom nenyebe egede miape Kristo havovovo me egbea akpobe nudodo wa eja be mile egodo nudodo kopi kole Kristo pe hamea mile kove ta ehia be miape nudodo wa tovovo mia viwa vevie nyenye yi ke mi kokpe de mia pa ute wi we nkwa ehia be mi akọ vevie nyenye ma akokpe de mia vio ha pe awute wi wo nka ta mele gboglo nene ma jila gede o alo Kristo nyonyu gede wa o mele fodo vio pa ute wi ohun eya ta nenye be enye nu fiala le sukuo ma adejesi be devi gede wa o pa ute wi o fodi onyo yibo edo pa ute wi wa evuvu edo ngode me edo wa
bejila ono pere miahu be wa fle awiteri ona ovio yo akpe Dickness Stella wo savi mereko ponya tanami
yo abale ko glom awite wi o levevie amede glopeng tepe popo de nam de vinchu via de ko yide school o medo supporter alo boxes new de via bi adododo ya zip ko zip aka forever le de via penchu de via dogli kaka teacher ni aya de via adododo gba ma wo di be teacher ya ma ya senya gome teacher de ikeme se gome nyanwu ike wo de vi ma wa apo de vi ma tede ji ana wa dogli de tabe adodogo ewo jilai na odon pe vio minamia lebe na mia vio de tugbidon ha akpobe wa duawu o ma duawu te wio ko pe no gbionu jejem la wame ege na nchu kafra pesusu yina ye nana be gbododo akpasesen paklen manyo wo bo tabe mia Kristo to nyonwo debliboa minamia pesusu plenkune ide mianto mia pa wute wio pakle mia vio to ele blibo nyanya ma mi kle mia fa feko mia de Kristo pe nonome afia
akpe na mi lo mia over onyo is still the complete woman series egba mia penya ikebidro emma yenya the Christian lady and fashion Kristo nyonu popular ipe jajado and our vision is practically equipping women and ladies in the church to influence all spheres of society through Christ-like character, evangelism and service. Mia no yo kpere mia egba enye Dickness Patricia Lecha paple Dickness Stella awusavi enye mia pe mia biala enye Dickness Joan Dagadu ma ona ira mi ba mi va akpe na mi
akpe